quiet, seasonable, sunny.
One, two, three, 1, 2, 3.
I'm going to go. Fred, probably Thunder Bridge Mile.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dennis House. It is 7:25. Here's what we're working on tonight. For News 8 at 11 this Friday night, winter is coming, and dropping temperatures means a rising energy bill, but you could be paying less this year. The new rates released by a Connecticut company. Here's Joe Fury.
Hi, Dennis. We have the 60s out there again today. Mainly dry, breezy, seasonably cool as we head on through this weekend, but there's a storm to talk about next week. We'll take it right through Thanksgiving. So join us tonight at 11, then tomorrow morning starting at 6 a.m. on News 8.
Gotcha. Barely. Let me turn it up. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotcha. Good. Good evening, I'm Rich Capola. It's 7:28. Here's what's coming up tonight on News 8 at 8. Well, you know, winter's coming and dropping temperatures means a rising energy bill, but you could be paying less this year. The new rates released by a Connecticut company will tell you about that. Joe.
Hi, Rich. We're dropping the temperatures this weekend, but just dry, breezy, seasonably cool conditions, and then really cold early next week. Storm late Tuesday into Wednesday. What about Thanksgiving? So join us tonight at 8. Then tomorrow morning starting at 6 a.m. on News 8.
Little something happening here. There we go. Piggly Wiggly. Preparing for a disaster by simulating one for healthcare workers. This one a little different than others we've covered. It's a simulance, a specialized decommissioned ambulance. And today it was used for EMS training for members of the EMS club at Quinnipiac and was donated by Hartford Healthcare. The purpose, to teach students how to provide life-saving care to patients when faced with emergency situations in the field.
Now when you do get outside the campus and actually work in the field of EMS, work in the field of healthcare, you're going to be one step above that EMT or paramedic that's coming in off of the road now, going right into a real-life scenario.
These extracurricular experiences build on what we learn inside the rooms, learn in our lectures, gives us a place to actually apply and test in real life and see how we do.
The simulance was in active service. Darn it, I'm sorry. Preparing for a disaster by simulating one for healthcare workers. This one is a little different than others we've covered. It's a simulance, a specialized decommissioned ambulance, and today it was used for EMS training for members of the EMS club at Quinnipiac and was donated by Hartford Healthcare. The purpose, to teach students how to provide life-saving care to patients when faced with emergency situations in the field.
Now when you do get outside the campus and actually work in the field of EMS, work in the field of healthcare, you're going to be one step above that EMT or paramedic that's coming in off of the road now, going right into a real-life scenario.
These extracurricular experiences build on what we learn inside the rooms, learn in our lectures, gives us a place to actually apply and test in real life and see how we do.
The simulance was in active service, working as an ambulance until just a few weeks ago. I'm Rich Capola, News 8.
There, yeah. Okay.
You know why? Because it's still recording.
Okay.
It's not going to appear there.
Can we just leave this up?
Yeah.
Okay. Just leave this up.
What I'm saying is that any computer he goes to, he can now take a copy of that, put it on his thumb drive, and he's got it. Out of the whole thing.
Okay.
Great.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Because these are files.
Okay. All right.
This video file.
Right.
MK.
Perfect.
You just have to copy, go ahead and put your thumb drive in, and then drop it
That's
and then he has it. All right? Okay.
that's perfect. Thank you.
So you have a thumb drive?
I was going to email it to myself, but I probably can do that too. I meant to bring one, and I.
You didn't bring anything to email. Oh, it may be too big to email.
Okay.
You know, because it's over a gig.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a thumb drive works better.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can just.
I meant to bring. I thought I literally meant to bring one, but I was running a bit later than I wanted, and it slipped my mind.
Well, what you got to do is just because it's going to disappear after 48 hours.
Okay.
These all self-delete.
Yeah. No, it should. Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to self-delete. So if you don't copy it and move it to somewhere else, you won't have it.
Okay.
All right. All right. We'll figure that out.
I'll try to email it to myself. If not, we'll figure something out. Yeah.
Well, if you're going to email, you're going to have to use a service that you can do a large file.
Okay.
Just keep going, Joe. That's all. Is it on?
Yeah, no, we're good. Yeah, we're good now. The question is that graphic going to freaking work this time?
Let's see what
If it doesn't, I might throw this. I mean, just don't.
Don't let it get to you.
No, of course. Yeah, no, of course. Yeah. No, I was actually considering making a joke about it if it did it again. All right, here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Hello, everyone. I'm meteorologist Stephen Puglisi here with a look at the forecast for this 17th day of November. And at the moment, it is quiet across the state, including here in Waterbury as we get a live look there. It's cloudy, although you can't see that, of course, because it's nighttime. But there is no rain yet. Unfortunately, that will change as we head over through the upcoming hours. Our satellite and radar, we do have a lot of clouds, and they've been with us pretty much all day today, and they've been getting lower and thicker as well. The bad news is that there is some rain coming. The good news is that it is not going to be anywhere near as much as what places across upstate New York and Pennsylvania are experiencing right now. This is the system that will affect us, but most of this rain is going to dry up before it actually reaches our area. That said, there will be a chance of some showers through the evening, and we're going to try to get a look at this hour by hour. We'll see. This graphic's been giving me some trouble tonight, but 8 o'clock, the rain is not here yet. And that's what has been happening to me for the last several times we've been running through it. But what it would show you is that there will be showers, especially between the 2 o'clock and, say, 6 o'clock hours tonight and tomorrow morning. And then by the time that we get into the mid-morning and the time when people would be starting to go around and do things, we should be dry. So it's very well timed, and I don't think this is going to be very impactful whatsoever. But now let's get a look at our current temperatures. And we're pretty consistent across the board here with temperatures in the upper 50s. There is this warm spot in New Haven of 61, and it's a bit cooler in the hills, as one might expect, with a temperature of 54 in Torrington as your cool spot on the map at the moment. But for tonight, our forecast isn't great. Yes, it's cloudy, spotty showers, very light wind though, and temperatures pretty much where they are now. We're not going to be getting much warmer or cooler over the next several hours as we go through the evening. And then tomorrow, if we look at the temperatures, well, you'll realize they're not really any different from the lows, and that's because our temperatures tomorrow morning really are going to be the warmest they be. We're going to be dealing with temperatures dropping through the day tomorrow. But the good news is that after that shower does go through, we will be looking at pretty much sunny skies in the afternoon and temperatures right around the 50-degree mark. And so let's get a look at that on your planner here. 53 at 7 in the morning, but that's the warmest it's going to be. This is for inland areas. 9 o'clock, we still have the clouds. We're starting to see some clearing by 11, and then we should be pretty much sunny by 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Looks sunny, but temperatures again kind of stuck around that 50-degree mark. And so for our extended forecast, we have that drying out tomorrow, and then Sunday cool but sunny. for the most part, maybe a very, very small chance for a sprinkle. Monday looks good unless you don't like cold weather at all, as it will be sunny, but temperatures stuck in the mid-40s, which is way below average. Tuesday, increasing clouds, still cool. Wednesday looks really nasty with heavy rain and wind, and this is, of course, that really busy travel Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Right now, this looks really bad. And adding insult to injury, perhaps, is that this could even start as a few wet snowflakes or some sleet, especially in the higher elevation, so we'll definitely be keeping an eye on that. Thanksgiving itself, however, looks just fine, as again, temperatures in the 40s, so below average, but it will be dry. Friday, quiet and seasonable, near 50, and then Saturday we'll have clouds increasing and a chance of rain as, again, another system begins moving on in, and that one also looks like it could be significant, so definitely not the best of forecasts for your Thanksgiving weekend, but it could be worse as well. Thank you very much and have a great night. I was pretty happy with that one. There was some stuff that obviously could have been better there, but overall that was fine. Next take, here we go. Starting in, well, let's line up my tie a little bit better. Here we go, starting in 3, 2, 1. Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Stephen Puglisi here with a look at your forecast on this Friday evening. And as we get a look at Waterbury live, it's cloudy but not raining, which is a good thing. But unfortunately for the time in the tweet, you know what, let's just start this over because I lost my train of thought there. So we're going to start again. 3, 2, 1. Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Stephen Puglisi here with a look at your forecast on this 17th day of November. And it is not a bad night out at all right now. We have a temperature of 56 degrees in Waterbury and cloudy skies, although there is no rain yet. There will be some in the next few hours, but we'll talk about that in just a moment. First up, our satellite and radar. Clouds lowered and thickened throughout the day today. It's a trend that's going to continue through the night tonight. We definitely don't expect to see any clearing in the overnight hours, and in fact, we're going to be introducing the threat of some rain based on this front off to the west, and we see quite a bit of rain across parts of upstate New York and through central Pennsylvania. This is what our system is. The good news is that a lot of this rain, you might think it's going to make it pour all night, but the good news is that most of this is going to break up, so we're going to be left with just some spotty showers. I've been having a lot of trouble with this graphic tonight, so we'll see if it behaves this time. At 8 o'clock tonight, we can see that there's largely what we are dealing with right now, just a whole lot of cloud coverage. There is a bit of rain off to our northwest. That will be coming on through. And that's exactly what the problem has been with that graphic, so we're just going to move forward here with our temperatures, and for the most part they're in the upper 50s with a few exceptions. New Haven, the warm spot on the map here, at 61, and Torrington in the hills just a little bit colder, as you might expect, with the higher elevation there at 54 degrees. Our forecast for tonight, again, we have that cloudy overall conditions there with some spotty showers. 56 the low on the shoreline, 55 inland, so a pretty consistent night for temperatures throughout the entire state. And then tomorrow, not bad at all. We just have to get through that little chance of an early morning shower. And then sunny and breezy and seasonable. Those high temperatures in the low to mid 50s, most of that happening in the morning, as the temperatures will be coming down as we move through your day. And let's get a look at that. 53 degrees tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. and then by 9, 51, still cloudy, same